Let's talk about exams, medical board exams. With Dr. Kwafu, hey. Everybody got around, hey.
Welcome back to the medical board exam experience with Dr. Kwafu. Today we have Dr. Ali Harb. He recently passed the IELTS exams, and today he has joined us to share with us how he studied and prepared for it. Dr. Ali Harb, welcome to this platform.
Hello, Dr. Prince. Welcome back.
All right. So, first of all, can you tell us what is the IELTS? What is IELTS exams?
IELTS is just like by its name, is International English Language Testing System. IELTS. It's for international people who want to apply for academic things or for a work in English speaking country. They need to do this IELTS exam.
Okay. So why did you take this IELTS exams? What was your reason?
I took this IELTS exam due to I want to apply for a specialization exam in UK, and they need the IELTS exam for it.
Oh, okay. So how long did it take you to prepare for these exams?
It took with me about 3 months and a half to prepare for this IELTS exam.
Oh, wow. So what study materials did you use? What kind of books and resources did you use?
Yeah, what I did is I attended private classes in a small institution nearby me here. It's called ACT College Institution. You apply for it that you want to do IELTS. They give you some classes, like three classes in a week, each class 2 hours, and it's programmed by them. They also provide you some books to study for IELTS. But I did supplementary things on internet. I've downloaded many books from Google. I also read them. I also practiced in them within these 3 months.
Oh, okay. So what was your study schedule? How many hours were you studying a day for the exams, and how did you really prepare for it?
I used to divide each day on what I want to study. As you know, IELTS, it has 4 parts. It has the reading part, it has the speaking part, the writing part, and the listening part. So what I used to do is every day I used to study one topic. For example, if I studied day reading, I spend nearly my whole night reading on IELTS reading, like 5 hours from 6 p.m. to maybe 11 p.m. studying only reading material on IELTS for IELTS. And the next day, the same thing for listening and speaking. I practice speaking with my foreigner friends and with my relatives. They are that in the UK, as my wife. She's a British, so I practice English with her. So yeah. And for the listening, I've downloaded many UK radio apps on my phone. And when I go out or when I'm free time, just put the earphones and listen to the radio. The British radio, whatever the topic is, try to understand it, try to know what they're talking about. And for the writing, I get some materials from the internet and study like 3-4 hours at night for it. So usually 4-5 hours in a day.
Oh, okay. So where did you take the exams? In Lebanon, or you traveled to UK?
I took the exam in Lebanon here, in the capital of Lebanon, Beirut, where the British Council is located there. So you apply for it online, and they give you the schedule for the exam. So you go on your exam and do the exam there.
Okay, so how is the exam like? Is it computer-based or paper-based exams? How is it like?
The exam has two different types. It has the computer-based and has a paper-based. What I did is the paper-based, due to I like to do exam with paper, not with the computer-based. I like to read the papers. As I'm a medical student, I like to read papers and write on papers. So I choose the paper-based. Yeah.
Okay, you have the option to choose the paper-based or the computer-based.
Yeah, you have the offering to choose it, and it has different prices as well. The difference is just $40 between them.
Oh, okay.
The one is computer-based is more expensive.
Okay, so how much is the paper-based and how much is the computer-based, the registration?
For the registration for the computer-based is about like $240, and for the paper-based is just $200.
Okay,
And you
okay.
apply it online.
Okay, so how is the exams? How is the structure?
The exam was a bit difficult. I don't say it's easy, but just difficult. Not as the exam materials are difficult, but the emotion there is difficult. When you go there, you see that this is an exam. You see your classes, you see the listening, you see that the one you speak to, he's waiting for you. He will be stressed. So it's mostly stress. So
Oh,
the
okay.
stress thing is the difficult thing in the exam.
So,
But as
so
a
there,
material, you practice in home, you see the difference a bit. Yeah. If you
okay.
practice more, you feel that exam is fine. But if you don't practice, you find it very difficult. Mine was okay as an exam. When I focused on the exam, was okay. I did my best and I got a good mark.
Oh, okay. So there was speaking parts that you had to speak with somebody.
Yeah, the speaking part is the last part. They put when you finish all your part, you take a break an hour. You eat, you review whatever you want. After that hour, they transfer you to a class. You sit inside the class, and in front of you there is a British man or woman, but one was a man. He sits in front of you and then he speaks to you. You make introduction and he gives you a topic. You answer the topic for 10 minutes from different things, and he records your voice and they will correct it later.
Oh, okay. Is it a physical person or it's just like a video call that you are speaking to the person?
No, in my country it's a physical person. I don't know elsewhere, but it can happen as a video call. My country was a physical person. He is from British Council itself, and
Oh,
he's
okay.
also an English teacher. So put him in front of me, and he just talked to me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So what is the passing mark for these exams?
The passing mark is, I think, 5 or 4.5, above 4.5 or 5. All the exams are at 9. They marked at 9. If you pass more than, you get more than 4.5, you passed. I got 7.
Oh wow, congrats. So, and what is how many sessions is the exams? You mentioned speaking part. Okay,
yeah, reading.
Mm-hmm.
Start with listening in the morning. The exam usually exams start at 9 a.m. It was Saturday, so 1 hour for listening.
Okay.
1 hour for reading, and 1 hour for writing. So 3 hours from 9 to 12. Then you take a break from 12 to 1. And at 1, you got the speaking part, which is like 12 minutes to 13 minutes, depend on the topic they give you.
Okay. So when you were taking the exams, did you feel you were going to pass? Like after taking the exam, did you feel you were going to pass?
Okay, I was feeling very confident to pass the speaking one, to the listening one, but I wasn't feel that confident to pass the reading and the writing. As I know myself, maybe I'm not very good at English writing, but I got 7 at writing, and at the reading I got really 7. So all my marks were 7. So I felt confident for the part I mentioned, and I got the mark that I was thinking I will get it. But I was surprised for the marks that I also worked hard to get it, but I didn't think I would get it, but I got it. Yeah.
Okay.
So I was very happy after it.
If you are asked to mention 2 major books that helped you prepare for these exams, what are the resources you will mention?
Yeah, I have one book which is about like 500 pages. You find it on Google. You just type IELTS 101 reading exams, and this is past paper exam, that the most difficult past paper reading exam. You take it, you finish it, you'll find your reading exam fine. So this is it's called IELTS 101 reading exam. You find it on Google. This is one module. The second module, I have it here. It's very helpful, provided by the ACT college I applied for. It's called ACT IELTS book. It's very good. It has all the session, even the speaking. They do it there. It's not a book speaking, but you just practice in the
Okay.
college there.
Okay. Okay. So if you are to prepare for the exams again, what will you do different?
I will maybe I'll try maybe to work more hard on listening, because I got 7. I was thinking to maybe get 8 or 9. Maybe I should
Okay.
maybe work hard more. Maybe I should have tried to uh, do more on listening than radios and movies and else social media. Maybe I should have talked to people, listened to people, meetings, and like this will be much better. Yeah. Of course, on writing, I got 7, but maybe I had the mistakes. I saw my mistakes, and the exam was a bit grammar. If I worked on the grammar more with teachers, maybe my writing will be 7.5. So my marker and average would be higher.
Okay. So does this exams have an expiry date? Like now that you've passed, is it
Yeah.
going to be valid forever?
No, it's not forever. It's only for 2 years.
Okay. Okay. So you have to
So
use it for whatever you want to use it for within 2 years.
yeah, for me, I did it in 2021. It will expire on 2023.
Okay. Okay. So for those who are preparing for this IELTS, what advice do you have for them?
To work hard. Don't take it easy. If you want to have a higher score, just work hard. Just go on Google, search the books I mentioned, read them. They are very helpful. They are harder than the exam, but if you finish them, you'll go to the exam and find it okay. The most things I advise students who are applying for IELTS: don't be stressed during the exam, especially during the speaking. Because if you stress, you're confused sometimes what you're speaking about. If you don't get stressed, take it easy, be confident, you'll do well.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Ali, for joining us today. We hope to have you again.
But let's talk about exams. Medical board exams. With Dr. Kwafu, hey, hey. Everybody got around it, hey. But let's talk about exams. Medical board exam. With Dr. Kwafu, hey, hey. Everybody got it wrong.